Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Friday Night Frenzy, the show the players watch. I'm Sam Ali, and tonight, a cold front dove headfirst into the UP, and it picked a perfect night as the docket was stacked with great high school football action. And we begin our coverage with the game of the week, Ishpeming going head-to-head with Nogami. The Miners led 7-6 at halftime, but picked up steam in the third. Hematites punting, and check out Drew Duchesne flying down the sideline, and this guy has made the special teams very special this season. Nogami now leads 14-6. Ishpeming tried their best to keep pace with their rivals. Donald D'Onofrio is going to be taken down in the backfield by Luke Matson. Nice hustle by the 6-foot senior. Then, on 3rd and long, D'Onofrio back to pass. Floats one down the middle, and Jason Waterman says, "Get that weak stuff out of here." Hematites give the ball back to the Miners. Moments later, Nogami near the red zone. It's Waterman looking to his right, takes a shot towards the end zone. Duchesne will make the catch, but he's ruled out of bounds at the 1-yard line. No worries, though. On the next play, Waterman will punch it in for the goal line touchdown, and Nogami wins their 3rd in a row as they top Ishpeming 21-14. To the scoreboards as Iron Mountain hosted Manistee, and the Mountaineers stave off a late rally by the Emeralds and hang on for the win. 36-26, Iron Mountain picks up their first win of the season. Manistee still looking for their first. Let's hop in the car and go to Westwood. Patriots rocking the pink unis tonight against Wynn. First drive for the Patriots was a good one. Nate Beckman finds Ashton Bergman, and number 34 will do the rest. Down the near sideline, nobody's gonna catch him. Touchdown Westwood. 2-pointer is no good, so the Pats go up 6-0. Next drive for Westwood, it's going to be play action. Confuses everyone except Beckman, who finds Jacob Adriano in the end zone for another TD pass. Patriots up 14-0, and there was more where that came from. Handoff here goes to Eric Anderson, and that's Eric with a K. 70-yard touchdown run for Anderson as Westwood blanks Gwynn on homecoming night, 42-0. We'll go over to Gladstone now, and the Braves were apparently looking for some competition, and they got some with Sioux St. Marie. This game was scoreless for the first 3 quarters, but with a guy like Darren Johnson, you just know sooner or later he will pop one off. He weaves his way through the defense, and 75 yards later, it's a touchdown as the Braves finally get on the board 7-0. A little later, Gladstone near the goal line looking to ice the game, but they fumble the ball, and the Blue Devils defense comes up with it. Sioux St. Marie not going down without a fight. A few plays later, Jacob Huntala takes the snap, rolls to his right, slings it down the middle, but he is picked off by who else? Darren Johnson, and DJ will get the pick 6. Gladstone survives the scare as they win it 13-0 to stay undefeated. Next week, they will face longtime rivals Escanaba. And how did the Eskimos do tonight? Well, they took down the #1 team in the UPSSA Big 5 poll, Menominee, on the road. 42-21 win for Eski, their first win over the Maroons since 1998. Let's go to Marquette now as the Redmen, they welcomed Kingsford. Second quarter was a big one for the Flivers. Trevor Povolo goes 68 yards to the house on this touchdown run. Extra point is good, and Kingsford strikes first. They would also strike second just before the end of the half. Sawyer per pitch to Luke Tyrion, and he could go all the way. 51-yard touchdown makes it 14-0 Kingsford. Marquette, well, they had a chance to get on the board before halftime. Andrew Gale takes this pitch into the end zone. However, it would be called back for offsides. Kingsford would hold on for the win, 21-0 the final score. More scores as West Iron County gets 5 touchdowns from Jace Brockhagen. They beat Calumet 53-20, and Hancock puts on an offensive clinic as they beat Hurley 56-20. Aaron Barnes gets the hat trick of touchdowns for the Bulldogs. To Lance now as they welcome Gogebic to the Hornets' Nest. First quarter action, Miners facing a 4th down inside the 5-yard line, and the Purple Hornets would stuff them. Turnover on downs, but Lance couldn't capitalize. So Gogebic would get the ball back, and the offense began to click. Parker Wilson finds Jacob Suzik, who will shake off a few tacklers and score. 2-pointer is good as Gogebic goes up 8-0. And they say, if it ain't broke, well, don't fix it. Wilson looking, and he's going to find Suzik down the middle, and 50 yards later, he finds the end zone. The Miners spoil homecoming for the Purple Hornets as they go on to win this one 26-7. We move on to Stang Nation. Jeff Seberg and the Mustangs took on the undefeated Norway Knights. First quarter, 3rd and long near the red zone for the Knights. Josh Plant airs it out down the far side. Trevor Anderson makes the catch and gets hauled down at the 9-yard line. Micah Wilson scored to make it 7-0. Later in the first, Wilson goes right up the middle, and he gone 24 yards right down M28 to extend the Norway lead. Munising's offense, they would get going late in the opening quarter. Alec Blank finds Josh Hootery for a gain of 28, but the Mustangs' drive would stall out in the red zone. To the second, Norway on the move again. Plant connects with Josh Bolden, and boom, he knocks one guy, and another one, until he is knocked out of bounds at the 5-yard line. Jake Dulford would run it in from there as Norway shuts out Munising 31-0 to stay undefeated at 6-0. To the 8-man scoreboards, and in the battle of the top 2 teams in the UPSSA polls, it was no contest as Stevenson blasts Ontonagon 54-16. The Eagles, they got their eyes on the state title as they face Rapid River next week. Also, Forest Park got an all-round effort in their 68-12 win over Kearney-Nadeau. That'll do it for me on this edition of Friday Night Frenzy. Don't forget, Michigan State takes on Iowa, and the Lions face my beloved Vikings. That'll do it for us on this edition of Friday Night Frenzy. Have a great weekend. And Jimmy Kimmel is up next. We'll see you back here on Monday.